2, 1. There you go. You can talk.
Hey, Curtis family.
Howdy. We're gonna have a little fun and open up this roll of dimes that I just got today, which was surprising. I wasn't supposed to get it till Monday, and I believe there's 3 different kinds of dimes in there. It's supposed to be Roosevelt's, Barber dimes, and Mercury dimes. So we'll see what we get. Hello, Linda.
Hey, Linda.
She said hi, Michael and Nancy. Jackknife is in the house.
Hey, Jackknife.
Woo! Oh, goodness. How's the weather been over there? Linda, Jackknife, and the Curtis family. We got snow on the ground. Jackknife says, I love it when Nancy says hi to me. Cold. Yes, ma'am. A bit warmer for you, actually, huh? Brr. What is that? Only 10 below zero instead of 30? Okay. Hey, Amy.
Hey, Amy.
Nancy's been making more turtles. She wanted to pin something up behind there, but I said, well, we ain't going to be showing that up there tonight, so. Which one did you finish yesterday? You finished that all together?
This is the one today.
That's the one today?
Yeah.
2.2 Fahrenheit right now, so it got colder when I wasn't looking. Oh, right. It'll do that. I looked at the Weather Channel and it said it was 25, and I looked at my local gauge outside and it was trying to tell me it was, I think, 16. Something like that. It's a ridiculous number. I said, you full baloney. Must be covered in snow. Oh, I got them from OC. So, yeah. Oh, there's something missing here, too. What did I do? Hope I didn't leave it in the other room.
Well,
So that's what happened, huh? You thought you'd slept all through the night, huh? I've been known to do that. Mm. Yeah, we was all hollering at you. I'll be back right in a minute. I left something in the kitchen, and I wanted to put that in. Put that up in here for a little bit. This came along with that. It's a Wounded Warrior patch. I don't think you can see it when the lights hit it like that. Dang it, man. Maybe.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, nothing seems to want to work. light hitting it or something. Ellie. Hello,
Hey,
Ellie.
Ellie. Obi Coke. Oh, you owe me. Me.
Thank you, Amy. I thought it was a wonderful little gift that OC sent. Yeah, that's what I got from OC. I finally pulled the trigger. Oh, I got something off of Spokane Silver too. I think that was his name. Spokane Silver.
Show him my new one. Before I put it away.
Huh?
Show him that one before I put it away.
Which one's its tail?
Right there. There's the head.
That's the head.
Yeah.
Okay. Nancy says that's her new one. She did today. With the pin, safety pin is, that's the head of it. So yeah, can't get much
Got him
of a better
upside
picture there.
down.
Yes, it was. I thought. So we don't forget, right, Amy? Nicely done, Nancy. Chris Family says, that's cute. Linda says, that's nice.
Thank you. I try.
1877 Seated Liberty. And it's so darn dark you can't hardly see it. I think I've thought about taking it out of there and giving the light bath. I'll put it that way. You know, Q-tip and a little bit of cleaning stuff. Light cleaning. Get all that off there. He says there's so much I love more. There's no much I love more than flattened turtles. Yeah, she can stuff it. Not too hard for her. Get the stuffing out.
You don't know what you're asking. It's supposed to be flat so the pots will fit on it.
Oh,
Pot
well,
holder.
yeah, she said it's a pot holder, so you don't want to stuff it.
It'd catch fire.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. I need a MS-70 Seated Liberty, don't I? Woo! Well, you believe that 1914 D is less valuable in fine than the other two. Go figure that one. Well, thank you, Amy. Hit that thumbs up. How many thumbs up we got now?
There's two.
Here's 2 here, so we got 4 in the house here. All we need is a bunch more. Oh, got 6 in there now. Woohoo! It says 6 on those 6 watching. She hit it. They hit it. Curtis family hit it. Yahoo! Well, there we go. That's good. Oh. So y'all want me to open it up and let's see what all got in there? Here we go. Ow.
What do you do?
I hit my elbow on the corner of that table. This is going to be fun trying to get around all this.
That was silly.
Yeah. He had this thing all taped up in a bag, and it took the longest time to get it out of this bag. I'm telling you, it was, oh boy, Come on. There we go. See what's on top, don't you? Jacked up BU. That's MS-75, in case you didn't know, jackknife.
I was gonna say
That's a pretty one, though, ain't it? That's beautiful. Wow. Let's see how many it goes down, though. Oh, they're all high uncirculated. Wowzer. Still going. They're not as quite as pretty down below, though. Still going. That one's not quite as pretty, but the first bunch is beautiful. Think I can get 20 cents for them? Still BUs under there. I don't think there's as many mercuries and such down in here as I was hoping. I think we're getting into them. There we go. We got some mercuries there. Uglier Roosevelts. Here comes my babies. Oh, how many of these I got in there? Boy, there's some nice ones in there. Ah! Falling out. Fell out of my hand. I can't get to it. Not bad. There we go. You can see them. Yeah. All right. Yeah. 230 last time I bought some dimes. 20 sending out 20 cents now, huh? They're worth about $2 and change each.
250.
Yeah, we always say 250, so if it goes up or down, 250. 250. Oh, I got a few babies down here. Oh, that one's ugly. There's one got dinged bad. That one got dinged. That's a bad ding. Matter of fact, let's see, and some Barber dimes. They almost could be sliders. Let's see if you can see these. I don't know. Yeah.
Slide, Clyde.
Yeah, 5 Barbers. I was hoping. Well, that's pretty nice though. And yeah, that's the point of them. Bartering. Them Roosevelt, so those are the bombs.
We had to get some more. We was getting low on them.
Yeah. You know how I am when we do galls. I give out the prettiest ones. That's the fun of it. It's like, oh my God. Because when you pass them down to the kids, that's got a lot of good detail. Gosh.
So Ray have a fit of those.
Oh yeah. Look at the details on that one. Let's see if I can get her in where she'll.
That's a good one. That shows up real good.
Yeah, buddy.
I don't know much looks.
I don't know. He'd be telling me that's a. He'd be saying that's a very almost good, right?
Be you.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful one. Like them beautiful ones. I think that's about the only one I see in there. Well, there's a couple more in there. Not so bad. But them Roosevelts, whoo! I love blast whites. He's up there hiding somewheres. You know what I was doing today, T-Bird? I was watching your shows on the TV. Then later on, I'd come back and make a comment on them. Jackknife fell asleep. Oh gosh, yeah. Where did it happen to it? It's fuzzed up on us, didn't it? It's gone yucko. Well, if I could get it to do like that, we'd really have a good show there, wouldn't we? Yeah. Yep. Is, was. Whew. Anybody want to hold this for me? We'll get it in here where you can really see it. Yeah. It ain't gonna work that way. I can't get it to do anything that I want it to do. Other than that, I can have a lot of fun with it, right?
I suppose you had too much fun.
I need one of them clip-ons kind. And I can clip it onto the side of this little table here. My nanny. It's trying to behave itself now.
Kind of, sort of.
If I don't, there. Problem is that wounded warrior sticker ain't gonna, doesn't want to act right. I think that's it though. I think it's gonna stay. I think I saw every single one of them you did today, T-Bird. There was, what, 3, 4 of them? But I just saw your last, I think it was your last 2. It ain't been that long ago. Get some good C-clamps. That would work.
What are you going to hook to?
This.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That'd work in.
Yeah. Not enough room on there to hook onto it. 33 coins on the screen and not a single one in focus. They look like they're in focus. They don't look focused. They still out of focus. I don't think you're going to see them ones on the back ever. Southeast. Fun City. I mean to tell you, Fun City. I can see the writing, I just can't see the coin. Wow. Ooh, it's coming in now. It's getting closer. Yeah. I do love them though. They look really, 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 really nice. And I'm not much of a lover for Roosevelt dimes, but those things really take the cake. Do you? Well, I'm glad you had such a great time. So we got one more coming. We got one more coming from you tomorrow, right? I'm trying to hold it. Thank you, Deneen. Whew. Would you please come over here and hold this for me, Linda? Couple of more. Okay, cool. I'm holding it with my hand just to keep it there, baby girl. Expect me to hold it here. I'm trying to hold it. Can't you tell? I got no way to hold it there. There's no hold it there. The hold it's gone. Yeah. Hold it with my hand and keep it still, right? But I ain't gonna promise you that it's gonna show up.
My hand shakes so much.
5 hour minimum. Hold it just like that. I got Nancy over here. Yeah, it's an earthquake. We're in Alaska, guys. Yay!
My holding ain't no better than yours, I'm afraid. Just look like double.
I think she is. I think she's doing a lot better.
Yeah.
She said, yeah. That makes me happy. Because when she feels better, I feel better. When she don't feel better, then I feel yucca. Yucca, yucky. We'll go figure that one out. Some nice looking Mercuries. Some's better than the other ones. What? There? Stop it right there? Right there? How about there?
That's a good one.
How's that?
At the bottom. That's a good one there.
I think that one's very nice.
With that rosy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What? Making you seasick now?
Quit.
It's making her seasick.
It'll make me barf.
Well, don't look at the picture. Someone fired the cameraman.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't get in agreement with it. Hey, Stacking Surfer.
You're the bad boy.
Yeah, can you hear me now, Linda? Y'all welcome Stacking Surfer in the house.
Hey, Stacking Surfer.
Yeah, MS-70s, baby. You can't beat that. Those Roosevelts are popping. But I did get a nice 1914D out of that mess, which was, I think I consider it fine because I can read the Liberty on the band on the top of his head. You can just barely make out that last Y, but I had to use a loop to see it.
Where's your glasses at?
On my head.
Oh, okay. Tells how good I can look, see. Quit laughing.
Give me one of them things over there. Linda wants to see my face. I want to show it to her. You ready? Give it to me. You ready, Linda? Here it comes. Face reveal. Face reveal. It's face reveal. Can you tell? Hello. Ah.
He can't help himself.
Oh no, this camera's all twisted up. Oh.
Go from bad to worse.
It's going to get bad around here. It's going to get really bad, I'm going to tell you. It's really bad. It's really, really bad. Whew. Oh, Linda. We love you over here. Hey, you're going to get in trouble. Now get yourself in trouble. I'm turning green. Green with envy. Ah. Ah. What? Fire me? I'm the fun show here. He's fired. Oh my goodness.
Who said you was fired? Everybody?
Southeast said fire him.
No!
Huh? Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Woo. Uh, that stuff you shouldn't be drinking. Coffee with cream and stevia in it. It's bad for you. Whew. Ask Linda. She knows all about drinking that coffee with creamer in it and stevia. My goodness. Oh, I was over there at Spokane. I think it's Spokane Silver. Yeah, that's it. It makes you shake, get you nervous, and can't keep you focused. It's like that. Yeah. Oh my God, I could sniff the lid off on a Jack Daniels bottle and pass out. I kid you not.
Look how long we had that booze we had here.
Yeah, we had a bottle. What was that stuff, anyways? Was that hard liquor?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
Bourbon.
yeah. Was it in the fridge, in the back of the fridge?
I think so.
I think it was in the back of the fridge, and we just left it in there because we thought one day we may need it for
medicinal.
Yeah.
Purposes.
Well, medicinal purposes. You put candy canes in it, and then you pour a teaspoon every once in a while for a bad sore throat or something. And finally, just got sick and tired of it being in the fridge, so I dumped it out. Down the drain it went. Glug glug glug. Green Monster. Nancy was the fault of it too because she did that green turtle thing. So yeah, that was it. Haven't done that in a while, have I?
Mm-mm.
Yeah. So I'm enjoying all of these. Anyways, yeah, I keep trying to go back to Spokane Silver. I think that's his name, ain't it? Southeast, is it Spokane Silver? Anyways, he was doing a little auction today, and I picked up what was it? 1883 Philadelphia MS-64. A little bit cheaper than it was in the book, so yeah. Body dotty da da. Hocus pocus now. Hocus pocus. He's laughing because he's making me have a headache.
I know the feeling.
Ain't that the truth, Ellie? I guess if you wanted to do that, you'd get the little tiny bottles, right? You know, the kind that you take on, they give you out on the plane. I don't think they give that to you anymore free. I don't even think they give you a bag of peanuts anymore free.
They're better if you're going in first class.
It would help, Amy.
My trouble is I've only been on plane once in my life.
He was. Oh, you got the large ones, huh? I think you can probably sell one of them little ones for about $10 a piece, maybe more. Pint bottles, how much? $20? 20 in trade, something like that. MS, what do they call it? MS, no, flapjack. Flapjack. I can't even remember the name of some of that stuff anymore. It's been that long. Especially this thing makes a lot of noise when I move it around. Not really a bad price on those Barber dimes and that seated dime. I'm not sure what that was. It's very good. I think I wrote the price down off the back. Yeah, that's $22. $22.
Or a barber.
No, seated Liberty.
Mm.
Yeah. And it's hard to see her. It really is.
Peekaboo, we see you.
It's just so dark. Get that light, that flashlight there for me. And see if you can, oh, no wonder it's upside down. Now, see if you can hit that, put it on there. I can't hold this and that at the same time. Yeah. Yeah, you get a little light on there, you can see it now, can't you?
Mm-hmm.
She's all there. $100 to $200 for a big bottle. Woo, that's good, thank you. 22 bucks for that little tiny thing. Oh, there you go. Yeah, that was Gray's VG. Got it from the coin shop for that library display. If I cleaned it off, people could actually see what it is. So you must have gotten a really nice one. I thought I saw that then. You were sitting on the table outside. I think you showed that to me. For us, rather. I thought I was just a personal audience there, but obviously I wasn't, right? Wasn't the personal audience there. Just in case y'all didn't know, you're the personal audience here. Just think of you as the only one watching. Yeah.
Rosie's shine like new pennies.
Oh, you got an early large scent too. Nice. Nice. Oh my. I'm not moving this camera. It's the house is shaking. You quit drinking that liquor, you wouldn't be getting sick on the tummy.
I ain't drinking none, but I get sick on the
I'm trying to get it to sit still now, and it doesn't want to sit still. Matron head. Oh, wow. Okay. Yes. Earthquake. Yeah. It's an earthquake, baby. It's an earthquake. Here. No, now it's going to sit still, but then you won't be able to see it all. Can't even have one drink. Go straight. Yeah, that's me. I wouldn't even try it. You know, hey Daniel, duck and cover. What do you mean you don't drink any form of alcohol?
Neither do we.
Guess what? Neither do we. It's been a long time. And Nancy used to own the bar. She was the bartender. She was the
Chief cook and bottle washer.
And all that. I mean, she was the main bouncer, and she was their favorite customer. I kid you not. She was their best customer. They would have to pour her out of her seat and take her back to her house behind the bar. Yeah, you're right, and she was a singer too. Yeah. And sometimes she'd get out the crabs and out of the box and throw them in a big pot, and they'd have a big and shrimp and yeah, all that stuff.
I had gallons and gallons of baby shrimps in
Yeah.
the freezer. And catfish.
Yep. Not a bad thing to have.
Wish I had them now.
Oh, Southeast talking about it being the bottles being preps. I can understand that. No, it's all gone now. Oh, that little place was about falling in back then.
What, my bar?
Yeah.
No, it was still there last time I was there. Not long before we met.
Ooh, that's really a cold sip there. Unstoppable force meets immovable object. Kaboom.
That's what I used to be, immovable object.
Mm-hmm. When does it get that warm? In the summertime, Deneen? Mm. Does it even get up past 70 there where you're at? You ain't kidding. Nancy's like a little tank. Oh boy. She lived till she was 103. Wow.
Ooh.
Her great aunt.
Oh,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh.
Mama's side of the family.
All right, close your eyes, Linda. If you're still in the live, I don't know. You might have fell asleep for all I know. Whew. Come on. I don't think I can get it to go move any further than that. 1908 barber over there. $50. And a barber quarter.
Barber, barber.
Mm-hmm. I know. You listen. It ain't moving now. I don't even have my hands near it, Linda, just for you.
Mm.
115 years old. Wow. Yeah, we'll sing. We'll come sing. You know, Nancy will sing for at your birthday.
Who's going to sing for my birthday?
I guess it'd be me.
Okay.
That'd be fun. Well, thank you, Amy. T-Bird will sing for Nancy's birthday. boy. What are those supposed to be? Eyeballs? More eyeballs. I think those are eyeballs, but I can't tell. Might be cups of coffee. I got them from OC. Oh yeah, he'll sing like Elvis. Oh boy. Oh, coffee. Yeah, good. Coffee's good. Coffee's always good. Coffee's good. Coffee's good. You have proof of it, huh? Did you did a video? Cheers with the coffee. Mm. Mm. One more time, T-Bird. Getting too hot in here.
I ain't got none cold. I want to go get some.
Huh?
You want me to get something to cold to drink?
No, I just want to turn that thing off and I can't find the button.
We're going to do it.
I found it. Cheers is the word. Linda needs 2 Advil. She's drunk. Drunk on that coffee. Fill the coffee cup back up. Cheers. Happy birthdays and all that.
Whose birthday?
I don't know. 1, 2, 3. Cheers.
Happy birthday.
I don't think it's anybody's birthday yet. Is it anybody's birthday? Or are we just cheering for the cheering?
Yeah.
Just as I don't know either. To Deneen. Cheers to Deneen. Okay, happy birthday. Is today your birthday, or are we doing it early or late? For some reason I thought she already had a birthday.
Who?
Deneen.
Oh.
I don't know. I'm lost, but we're singing cheers to her anyways. Cheers to Deneen. Does we need to sing another song for you? Oh, it is the 11th. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Deneen. Yeah.
We to her.
What?
Yeah, we sang a couple days ago to her.
Well, today's the official one.
Okay.
Happy birthday to you.
Confused me.
The 11th. And lot many more. Happy 19th birthday to you. Or is it the 18th birthday? I don't remember. Sweet 16. Happy sweet 16th birthday to you. Happy 16th birthday to Deneen. Ain't you glad you ain't that young no more?
I am.
Oh, there you go. 29 and holding. Been there, done that one. Woo! You could double that and still wouldn't be hitting our age.
No, I'll be 78 pretty soon.
Yeah, next month on.
First.
She took it right out of my mouth.
Yeah.
1st of February.
Yeah.
109.
Nuh-uh.
What? Okay. 108. She's hitting me. Oh, goodness.
Got cramp?
Yeah, everything. Yes, ma'am, I is. That's what she loves about me, too. You know how it is. Women always date bad men.
And that ain't even the worst of it. He's younger than me.
Mm-hmm. She robbed the cradle.
Yeah.
Sell the boat of cakes. Oh, that'd be a long run. I don't even think there's a river or it'd be hard to get. Have to come all the way through the big lakes, and you'd have to go down the Mississippi, and then go through the canal, and then come back up the west coast to sell them cakes to her on a boat. Better just to borrow T-Bird's helicopter. Yeah, you'd be close enough to him down there to Ellie, wouldn't you? It's the thought that counts, though. Multitasking. Woohoo! I bet you Southeast crashed and burned, didn't he? He's got to get up early, birdie. She's older, more than that.
Who? Me?
Yeah, you. Who? What do you mean, who?
Well.
Who? Your foot don't fit a limb. Who?
Ooh.
That's right. It don't.
Uh-huh.
She's 4 years older than me, and sometimes 5.
Thither.
It's true.
4.
And sometimes 5.
4.
When your birthday here comes, you'll be 5 years older than me until my birthday comes.
4.
So she's 5 years older than me after when she has her birthday, because my birthday's in May. Hers is on February 1st, and mine's May 16th. And during that period of time, she's 5 years older than me.
Bad.
Now she's smacking my hand and bruising my blood veins. Hey, you put a bruise on my blood vein.
Me kiss it.
Ooh, it might rot off. Kiss it.
What's that red mark on it?
You just did that. I don't know.
Yeah.
It wasn't there a minute ago. Yeah. You may be older, but I'm falling apart. I have to read all these little languages, sign languages here. Helicopter, yes. Need a helicopter to get them cakes to Deneen. He was there. He's up there in Canada. I can't even pronounce it.
Saskatchewan.
Yeah, Saskatchewan, something like that. And I think that's kind of west-north from here, from us. I think it's west. Now he's in his boat floating. And you're only 6 days older than me, Michael. Right. This is true. I'm almost 50. Almost 50. Just not hiding in the bushes. Ah, gosh. That'd be a day. I'm gonna have to find something to fill up that tube up so I can pull them
Cards off.
no
Yeah.
cars.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Cars off.
Cards.
Cards.
Christmas cards.
I'm talking about tubes. Tube.
Oh.
Tube. He's a bushman. Yeah.
Oh.
Canoe.
Oh.
Yeah. It would take a long time to find enough rivers to get where you're at, Deneen. He's got to go up and over the Cascades, I think. Get through all those rivers that are and lakes that are froze solid now. It should be froze solid anyways. Yeah, that'll work. All you got to do is listen to the cha-ching, and the cha-ching will lead you. Hey, frostbite. We're having a good time here. We've been breaking out the bottles and the birthday cakes and the roll of dimes
And the turtles.
and forgot the turtles and the turtles. So Frostbite probably got a good dad joke to tell us, and that would be fun. Been a long day. I ain't figured out where T Bird gets his Firebird there. I looked for it down in there and never did find it in the emojis. Right? That's the best way. I keep one eye on Nancy all the time, just in case.
For what?
It says, "Do you know how to tell if a woman is mad at you? Look at her hands. If they are close or around your throat, she's most likely upset."
Yep.
Oh, Linda. Oh, God. Missed that one. What was your comment? wrapped around your throat, you're probably dead already. That was a funny one too. Sometimes it, sometimes it just, ooh wee. Mm, frisky. Mm. Mm. A young man who wanted to take his girlfriend to meet his grandpa. Oh my goodness. Gosh. That was good. That was a funny one. Yeah. He was in it. Yeah. Well, let's see how I can do that. I think I can. Sure. Should be one in your email. Frostbite. Ah.
Here.
Hmm.
What's up?
Hello.
How you doing?
We're doing good. We're looking
I've got
forward to it.
I've got my camera locked up because I'm building a new structure, so it'll just be the avatar. But yeah,
Okay.
that joke that I just sent you is a lot funnier when you read it or when you hear it versus telling it. So I'm going to tell the joke so you can
Okay.
hear it the way that I would do it.
All right.
So there was a young man who wanted to invite his girlfriend to the farm, but he was embarrassed by the outdoor outhouse. And he kept talking to his granddad. He said, "Hey, you know, that thing doesn't even have a door. It's old. It's about to fall over. We got to do something about that. I can't bring her over here. There's just no way." And he's like, "Look, you only come out here a couple times a year. It's just me since grandma died. Your parents live overseas. They never come around. It's just me. I'm not spending the money for a new one." And he's like, "Oh, this is so frustrating. She's never going to want to be here." So in the middle of the night, he sneaks out of the farmhouse and goes up the hill, takes a pry bar, wedges it under the outhouse, and pushes it down the hill. Tump to tump to tump to tump to tump all the way down the hill. And it's like, well, he's not going to be able to get it up at the top. He's going to have to set it up and do something. So I think we'll be good to go. So he goes back in, goes back to bed, and wakes up the next morning, comes down, and grandpa's sitting there, and he has his cup of coffee and his waffle. And he's like, "Hey, son, got to talk to you for a minute." He said, "What's up?" He said, "Don't lie to me. Tell me the truth now. You know, I believe in the whole George Washington and cherry tree. Did you ruin my outhouse?" He looks at him and says, "Yeah, granddad, I did." He says, "Son, oh man, grab a shovel. Go dig a new pit. They're going to help me set it up." And he goes, "But grandpa, George Washington didn't get in trouble when he told his dad about cutting down the cherry tree." He says, "No, George Washington's son or George Washington's dad wasn't in the cherry tree when he cut it down, was
Whoops.
he?" So another one that's a lot of fun is there was a guy who owned a really large ranch in Texas. And on this ranch, he had a pond. And this pond was kind of secluded. It was kind of quiet and reserved. And he would open it up to the public so that people could come and swim in the pond. But there was this one lady who came to the pond every once in a while and just loved to give his wife a little bit of grief. What she would do is she would wear scantily clad bathing suits. She would get into the water and then she would take her stuff off and swim naked in the water. Finally, his wife was out there feeding the fish and she's like, I've had enough of this. And she yells, Henry. And he comes over and he's like, what? It's like, I got to have that lady out of here. But you know, she always gives me trouble. And he said, no problem. I'll take care of it. So he walks into the fish house and grabs a white bucket and he walks out there and he's like, pardon me, coming out, coming out. And she kind of looks up. She's like, how can I help you? It's like, I need you out of the pond. She's like, I am not getting out of the pond, you dirty old man. I know you just want to see me naked. And he said, oh, no, 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 no. See the bucket? I'm just here to feed the alligators. Moral of the story, never mess with an old rancher's wife.
That's right.
Yeah, that was good. And she got out of there lickety split.
Oh, yeah. It's just that goofy stuff, you know. I like it. But
Yep, me
so
too.
one that I used to tell, and this was, oh, excuse me. I used to live in Utah and we would go camping in the canyons. And every once in a while, we would get lightning bugs. And whenever we got lightning bugs, I would always tell this joke. Now, you see them in the South all the time, nowhere near like you used to. But when we would see them, I was like, oh man, those things remind me of a time when I was young and we were sitting by a campfire. Tons of mosquitoes were hanging around. And the guy was like, what happened? It's like, well, all of a sudden we started to see these fireflies. And one of the girls that we were with, like, oh my God, they went and got lanterns. Sorry.
That was cute.
It's dumb. I know, but you know, hey, it is what it is.
Easier to see you. Easier to bite you. Yeah.
So how are you guys doing?
Hey, we're hanging in there. It's a lot better than we were last week. Last week, both of us was running fevers and aches and pains and all that mess, and we just kept on coming in here, just anyways, despite it all.
Oh, I was really sick over Christmas, New Year's.
Oh goodness.
Yeah, it started out gastro and then ended up in my chest. It was pretty bad, but
Woo.
yeah, so there are a lot of people getting sick.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Well, we all need to go line up and see Dr. Jill. So what do we got? We got 9 more days of Dr. Jill.
say that again.
9 more days of Dr. Jill, right? Dr. Jill and her husband, Joe,
I don't know what that is.
the Biden family.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. I don't even deal with that. I like the little discussion that they had saying that if he would have worked with Kamala, they would have beat Trump.
Yeah, they would have won, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Keep dreaming. Hey, did you ever hear about the kid that was in the barber shop?
Which one?
So this kid comes into a dollar shop, and the barber looks at the other guy cutting hair, and he says, "This has got to be one of the dumbest kids I ever met. He's been coming in here years, and I've asked him the same question every time. This kid never learns." He's like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "Let me show you." And he's like, "Hey, boy, come here." He's like, "Yes, sir." He's like, "Here's $1 and here's 2 quarters. What do you want?" The kid grabs 2 quarters and he walks out the door. And the barber laughs and he goes, "Oh my God, this kid is so dumb. He just doesn't get it. He always chooses 2. He doesn't understand the 1 is bigger than 2." And so the other boy comes in later on and or or the other, excuse me, the other guy who was there goes in and he's at the ice cream parlor. And he sees the kid sitting there. He says, hey, son, come here. I got a question for you. He's like, what's that? He says, do you know how much a dollar is? He said, yes. He's like, do you know how much 50 cents is? And he says, yes, sir. He says, then why do you take the 50 cents instead of the dollar? And he licked his cone one more time and he said, well, because the day I take the dollar, the game is over.
Good one. The old guy was being played and didn't even know it.
Well, yeah, but and that's again the thing about a good joke, really, if you can tell a good joke, is to have a story that's engaging and to have a series of words that mean two things, or to lead somebody down a path and then do that quick U-turn, right?
Yeah.
And so it's just I enjoy it. It's a lot of fun. I do a lot of public speaking. I do tons of teaching, and so I tell jokes all the time. And it doesn't matter what profession you're in. I'll find a joke for it. And I've done, I've gone to counselors groups where I'm doing training for counselors,
Mm-hmm.
and so I will come up with 2 or 3 jokes during the thing and try to make them up, try to take old jokes and spin them and make them new. And I always get just tons of people are always, and I like making people laugh, but I like it when people don't get the joke and take me literally, and they show up. So, for instance, I was at a conference one time for the Department of Health and Human Services and the CDC. And we were doing a presentation on substance abuse in youth. And I was talking there and I said, well, so ladies and gentlemen, later on this evening, I'm going to be given a talk on humility and how I attained it so quickly. So if you want to be there, let me know. Well, it's a joke, talk about humility and how I attained it so quickly. Total opposite of humility. Most of the people in the room kind of chuckled and laughed. And a few people came up to me later and said, hey, we were there at 5 o'clock. You never showed. And those are the best ones because it's like, so, okay, you understand what humility is. Yes. Explain to me the definition of humility. You don't brag about yourself. Okay. So I just said that I was going to give a talk and how I attained it so quickly. And they're like, yeah, that's important to know. So I like those types of jokes too. But
Oh boy.
but instead of typing them in chat, I figured I'd come up and tell you a few of them.
That was good because and you get the punchline a lot better too.
Oh yeah, well a lot of times it just doesn't work. It's like you hear about the man who was flying in a hot air balloon, realizes he's lost.
Oh no.
Yeah, so he reduces his height and spots a man down below. When he calls down, he says, "Excuse me, can you tell me where I am?" The man says, "Yeah, you're in a hot air balloon hovering 30 feet above the field." Guy says, "Well, you must be an engineer." And the guy was like, "Yeah, how did I know? Or how did you know?" He says, "Because everything you told me is technically correct, but it's no use to anybody." And the guy was like, "Oh, well, then that means you must be in management." And the balloonist is like, "How in the world did you know that?" He says, "Because you know where you are, or you don't know where you are or where you're going, but you expect me to be able to help you. You're in the same position before we met. Now it's my fault."
Oh my goodness. That sounds more like politicians.
Yeah. Well, there is one for, you remember the old Ronald Reagan joke about the cats or the puppies?
No.
This is one of my favorite. I loved Reagan. Great president. I love his ability to talk and turn a phrase. There were very few presidents who joked like he did. but he always said that he was at a Democratic National Convention, and there was a kid sitting there selling puppies. And he was like, buy a Democratic puppy, buy a Democratic puppy.
Mhm.
And people just kind of walked by. Well, a couple weeks later, they had the Republican convention there. And so he walked out and he saw this boy standing there and he said, buy a Republican puppy, buy a Republican puppy. And he walked over to the boy and he said, excuse me, son, I saw you at the Democratic National Convention the other day and you were selling them as Democrat puppies. Now you're saying it's Republican puppies. What's the difference? He said, well, 2 weeks ago, their eyes were still closed.
Mm.
Good one.
So it's just, I liked he took politics, he took things that were issues and made them non-issues. He focused on the events, and I just really like that. So he told a ton of jokes that that are quite amazing. So if you ever get the chance, Google Ronald Reagan and jokes, and you'll see just some amazing stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, it was. Yeah, he told some whoppers too. I'll never forget when they cut the microphones off, when he was giving a speech or in the debate. I don't remember which it was, and he told them to turn them back on because he paid for them.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, T-Bird, what's up? Hey, OC. The other one that's funny is when he was having the debate with Walter Mondale. And during the debate, there was a huge issue about the age of Reagan. It was becoming a problem, and people were like, we don't think he's got the faculties to be able to do another presidency. We just don't think he can do it. And so during the time frame, the interview, he said, one thing that's been talked about in the media is your age. Is that going to be a factor? We know that after you did the campaign, wherever it was in Kansas or wherever, at the end of that, you were noticeably tired. Is that going to be a factor in the presidency? And he said, I make a promise that I will not let age become an issue of this debate or of this presidential campaign. Neither will I allow the youth or the inexperience of my competitor to make a difference either. And I love it because, and what Walter Mondale just laughed because he was like, touche, right? There wasn't any yelling or bantering back. And they had their little day, but it was awesome. Reagan was really good at that. So,
yeah.
But now they just yell at each other and threaten each other with lawsuits.
Yeah. Yeah. Or, yeah. Lawsuits. Lawfare. It's been fun, this one. We learned a lot of things, didn't we? Woo-wee! I mean, I've never seen so many derrieres exposed like I have in the last 4 years. It's like an expose of butts.
It reminds me of the ride naked thing. You ever heard about that?
No.
Oh man, that is, and it's not a joke. It's 100% serious. There is a national bike ride. Hold on. I want to give you the date because I can't remember. National Naked Bike Ride Day. International event takes place on June 11th each year. The event involves participants riding bicycle with little to no clothing on to celebrate the human body and to advocate for cycling. The motto this year is "Bear as you dare."
Bear as you dare.
Now, I can tell you, I ride bikes. I'm a cyclist. There is no way in God's green earth I would sit on a freaking bicycle seat like that. There's no way. I don't know what in the world these people are doing. So if you're interested in doing one, go to Milwaukee, Wisconsin, June 28th, 2025, and you can participate in Milwaukee.
Hmm. Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
so
The slick leather seats they get on. Woo!
live stream it. Yeah. Well, I mean,
Mhm.
some people, those seats would have to be replaced.
Yes.
Sorry, I didn't say that out loud, right?
Oh my.
Oh, too much fun.
It's not bad after a while. Yeah.
Well, you heard about the one that Kamala Harris dies and goes to heaven.
Oh, no.
So when she gets to the pearly gates, St. Peter's standing there, and he's like, "Ma'am, I think you pressed the wrong button on the elevator." She goes, "Nope, nope, nope. It brought me here." And so, she's looking through the pearly gates, and she sees all these clocks, and she goes, "Can I ask you a question, St. Peter?" It's like, "Yeah, what is that?" And she goes, "What is that clock over there?" And she's like, "It's like, you notice that it is right after 12:02." And it's like, "Yeah, and that's George Washington's clock."
Hmm.
It's like, "Really?" It's like, "Yeah, the only way that hand moves is for a lie that's being told. And during his tenure, he only ever told 2 lies." She's like, "Wow, really?" And so she looks at one, and it looks like it's almost at noon. Like, "Well, whose was that?" And then that was President Lincoln. President Lincoln was a fervent man, but just like George Washington, he didn't hardly tell any lies either.
Hmm.
So they start looking through it, and she can see the different presidents, and some clocks are, kind of moving, like actual time is moving. Some of them are actually going pretty quickly. And she Phil looks up behind her, and there's this big clock, and it's spinning, 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 spinning.
Mhm.
And she goes, well, what's that clock? And she goes, or the St. Peter says, "Oh, that's your clock. We use it as a ceiling fan."
Yeah.
So anyway, I'll tell one more, and then I'll get out of here and let you guys do your thing.
Okay. Knock us out. Knock it out.
So a crow was sitting in a tree, and he wasn't doing anything. And a rabbit asked him, "Can I ask you how you can sit so long and do nothing all day long?" The crow answered, "Sure, why not?" So the rabbit sat on the ground below the crow and rested. The fox jumped up, and the rabbit ate it. What's the moral of the story?
What? Say it one more time.
All right.
The
So
crow?
there was a crow sitting in a tree.
Yeah.
He didn't do anything all day long. And the rabbit said, "I would like to be able to sit all day and do nothing like you." And the crow said, "Yeah, go ahead. You can do it." So the rabbit sat on the ground below the crow and rested. Shortly after, a fox jumped on the rabbit and ate it. What is the moral of the story?
Where'd the fox come from?
Well, if you're going to be sitting around doing nothing at all, you better be pretty high up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll go into that one.
Somehow I missed the fox in the last one. It must have been because I was sitting around doing nothing, like not paying attention.
Bump. There you go.
Yeah. That was a good one.
So I've got a whole bunch of jokes that are coming out, but what I'm doing with my jokes, and you'll see it and the one that I did the other day, which was a little bit edgy, but it's still a great one. Then the one I did today, I'll be releasing one on Wednesday or Thursday, and then another one on Saturday. Is I'm making them more visual stories instead
Yeah.
of just standing there talking. I'm making them visual stories
Hmm.
to make them a little bit more engaging. Some of them are longer. They're like little short videos, and some of them are little quick witticisms. So I'm going to keep doing it, but I'm going to make them a little bit more engaging. So I'll
Sounds-
continue to do the jokes. I've been working on a bunch of different things as far as setting up the stream and really changing some of the channel items for
Mhm.
25. So my goal is to double my subscribers in 25. So I want to be at 10,000 subs by the end of 2025. So in order to do that, I've got some changes I got to make. So I've been working really hard to find out and identify what those are. So
Mm.
hopefully you guys start seeing some improvements in the channel.
It's been fun.
So lots more jokes, lot more good jokes.
Yeah, I always enjoy the jokes. Sometimes I don't always get them. It takes me a while. But those are the better ones.
Jackknife, 10,000 subs. Imagine the Gazabello's Forger one. Yeah. So my next GA isn't till 10,000. I will not do another one until we get there.
Mhm.
But I already have, there's going to be 2 big gold giveaways when I hit 10 grand. I'm going to be giving away 2 10th-ounce pieces of gold and probably 15 to 20 ounces of silver.
No.
One of them is going to be a 10-ounce silver bar. I got some big things going on. One of the gold pieces is going to be a member giveaway for the people that have been a member for at least half the year.
Yeah.
So I see a lot of cool things happening. I've learned things in 2024 about having a channel and growing a channel, and people are like, well, you got to be really narrow. No, you got to stick with what you do, but have fun doing it. People
Yeah.
want to see you.
Yeah.
And so I just want to check it out and see what's going on, and have fun with it, because I think it's I think it's fun, and we need to combat all the misinformation
Wrong with you?
that's out there with coins. It's horrible. So
Yeah.
Jackknife. Bellows is signing up 5,000 new YouTube accounts as we speak. Yeah, don't do that, please, because it doesn't help me with channel views. The views are important. So I'm not buying them. I'm not paying for views. Number one, I don't have the money to do it. Number two, there's no benefit to me to do that. Why spend $300 to get back 20? It just doesn't make sense to me. So I do this because I enjoy it and I have fun doing it. It's a labor of love, and yeah, I do it for you guys. I like listening to you guys laugh and banter and chat and have fun, and it's fun for me.
So I sure enjoy them. I even like the surprise ones you send me. Usually I think those are the funniest ones, but the ones that probably shouldn't be shared out there so much.
Well, yeah, thanks, El. I appreciate you. For the most part, now I'll go into streams, and if they're being edgy, I'll be edgy with them.
Yeah.
As long as it's later in the evening, I won't do it middle of the day. It's just not, I will drop an occasional one or two because of a group that I know. I'll go in and do that. But for the most part, I keep it pretty clean. When I do my channel, I keep probably 99% of it clean. I'll do every once in a while, but for the most part, there'll be a little innuendo here or there, but most of them are clean because I want kids to be able to watch these dad jokes.
Yeah.
Right. I want them to be able to enjoy it. And if it's not clean, kind of like the history of both of these, I don't put clean jokes in the title. I put I change it totally. I don't put comedy. I don't put dad jokes because I don't want those to be found by those same people.
Mhm.
But I had a University of Texas San Antonio professor reach out to me about the one that I did the history of the Greek hero that doesn't actually exist. And he asked me if he could use that video as a teaching aid in his class because he wants people to understand that you can manipulate history really, really easy. And if you get somebody who knows a little bit of history, they can lead you to a conclusion that you will believe. And he
Oh,
says
yeah.
yours happens to lead people to a joke, but you do that joke really, really well. You sound like a teacher. You have a lot of good educational information on your channel. People are going to believe that's real if they don't understand the joke, or you're going to make people mad, right? But there's a lot of people who are going to believe that content's real. And I was like, I guess I never thought of it that way. So I really got to be careful how I do stuff and make sure that people understand there's a joke to it. So I'll put dad jokes. I hope you're enjoying the dad jokes in the descriptions
Yeah.
to get people to understand these are jokes. These are humor. These are parody. This is fun. Yeah, well, I'm trying to. So the one that I did, let me pull this up real quick. So I talked to him about 8:30 in the morning on Friday. And I released that early in the morning on Friday.
Mhm.
And I don't know. So I released it at 1 in the afternoon on Thursday. And by 8 o'clock in the morning, I had probably 700 views. Pretty typical. Well, he called me about 8 o'clock and he said that he was teaching his class somewhere around 10. Between 10 and 1 o'clock in the evening, I got almost 1,000 views.
Good gracious.
So he put it out there. So I went from 700 views to now 1,800 views in a day because this guy is using my video to teach some of his classmates. Right. So the dad jokes, and there's a couple kids that have said, hey, your information's different than another channel. So I'm going to be I might talk about that tomorrow. I'm trying to figure out exactly what I'm doing tomorrow. But just trying to get people to understand, it's like, look, you guys need to understand that just because you hear something on social media and they got 1.2 million followers doesn't mean they're telling you the truth. You know, find people who are experts who actually do this and are not looking just to make money. So I've been able to reach a bunch of people and help a couple of people make some good decisions. And that's really what it's all about, you know, and made a hell of a lot of good friends.
Great.
So,
very good.
but I'm going to bail out of here. I got to tell you one more joke before we leave.
Okay.
Man walks into a bar. He says, ouch.
We're waiting on the rest of it, right?
No, get it? He walks into a bar.
Oh.
There you go.
Oh my goodness.
Dumb ones. Yes,
Yeah.
it's the dumb ones. Those are the ones that make me laugh. All right. Well, thanks for letting me come up and hanging out. Aunt Nancy, I hope you're doing well.
Yeah.
She's doing a lot better.
That's good.
I was going to sing a song before I went to bed.
But
No
All right.
problem.
Well, let me jump off of here. You guys take care. I love you guys.
yeah,
And,
love you too. Thanks for coming and hanging out with us for a little bit.
Absolutely. We'll chat with you guys in a little while. We'll see
All
you.
right. Lots of fun.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Wait for the hamster to catch up to the wheel. That was good.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
glad that he's able to.
Jay and I said, Nancy, we'd love to hear a song. We would love he, her. What? We would love he, her a song.
Okay.
He, her. He, her a song, Nancy.
Okie dokie.
Oh,
I'm gonna sing my blues song.
she's going to sing a blues song.
Yeah.
And I'm going to get up and go to the little boy's room and all that while you're singing.
Alright.
She's a singing.
Okay.
She's a singing. She is a singing. Nah, 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 nah. She's gonna be singing. Nah, nah, what?
I'm just waiting on you to get done.
She's a singing.
Oh, why me going?
Because.
Okay, I'm gonna sing now.
Don't you love me?
You made me leave my happy home. You took my love and now you're gone. Since I fell for you, love brings such misery and pain. I guess I'll never be the same since I fell for you. Well, it's too bad and it's too sad that I'm in love with you. First you loved me, then you snubbed me. What can I do? I'm still in love with you. Love brings such misery and pain. I guess I'll never be the same since I fell for you. Since I fell for you. All done. Hope everybody liked it. Oh. It's hard to see that little writing on that stream. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I've got a wonderful feeling. Everything going my way. There's the bright golden haze on the meadow. There's a bright golden haze on the meadow. The corn is as high as an elephant's eye, and it looks like it's climbing clean up to the sky. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I've got a wonderful feeling. Everything going my way. Oh, what a beautiful day.
Yay!
I couldn't see over there. My eyes
Goodness.
just, I got it.
Was that your toe?
Really?
Was that your toe? Hey.
My thank you song.
I heard you. Wonderful, Nancy. Thank you, Nancy.
You're welcome.
Frostbite put up little hearts.
You didn't go then, huh?
He was listening. T-Bird said, very nice, Nancy. Beautiful. Ellie said, love it, Nancy.
Thank you, thank you.
She was hitting it out of the park tonight. It's been a long time.
Now I'm going to say good night to everybody.
Awesome. After Michael's stream, if I go live, I'll probably show him off. Who him? Oh, wham. He him. Night. Good night.
Night.
I enjoyed having him come on and tell some of his dad jokes. They were funny.
Mm-hmm. I enjoyed them.
He is him. Isn't that what the kids say nowadays? He is him. Him, he.
Lord knows.
OC says, good night, Nancy.
Night, OC.
Typos. Yeah.
Night, Linda. Night, Amy. Night, Ellie.
We
Night,
need,
Curtis family.
we need to have a chat very, very soon, OC, about s'mores. You know what s'mores are, don't you? Everybody knows that he is him. Good night, Nancy. Who's going to bed? Everybody's going to bed.
No,
Ellie's going to bed.
no, I'm just saying good night to them.
Oh well, I don't know who's going to bed. I think Amy's going to bed, and OC's going to bed, and Ellie, I don't know. I think Ellie's just saying. Nancy's, are you going to bed?
Yeah.
Okay, she says yes, she's going. So what are your thoughts on the dimes? Yes, I do. Yeah. I'll tell you what, OC. You see that one right there? That one made up for two. Because many times as I counted them, I kept coming up with 49. But that one came out of that pile, so that was like two. So I got 50. If I count that twice, it was worth it though. That one. Yeah, that's MS-70. Thank you, Jackknife.
Night, Jackknife.
Ebola Connor didn't stay, did he?
I don't think he did.
I saw him in here earlier. Time for the late show soon. Well, you'll be going to T-Birds after me when I get out of here. He's going to crank his up tonight, I think. No, only Nancy is. What? I'm lost.
I ain't saying nothing.
She ain't saying nothing.
Mm-mm.
Oh. Well. Yeah. We can count them right now if you want to. But I really did. I really like those Roosevelts. Those were some. Yeah,
Shiny.
I would say that. I'm really behind. I would say some of those Roosevelts were like really the bomb. Most of them were, and there was a couple of. I mean, they really made me happy. I love it when I get happy when I look at coins, and when you can see no scratches, no nothing on them, that makes me happy. Especially when you're not expecting it, you know. 120. Yeah, good. Oh yeah, that's what was going on. He was asking questions, and I was listening to Frostbite telling jokes. So I was, my invited guest. And sometimes that's how life rolls, ain't it? It's hard to pay attention more than one person. Yeah, sometimes. I ain't worried about it.
Bye.
Oh, see, I am not worried about it. But I thought it'd be fun to poke at you. There's a nice one in there.
Well, from this angle,
Oh, I saw
there's quite
some.
a few of them.
I saw some Mercuries in there that really had some good detail to them. It's always fun to find them when you find some with some good details in them. Yeah. Yes, he is. He indeed is a man with a mission. Yeah, we're gonna have to get another one. Gonna have to get another two of them. Yes, sir. Especially one who's telling dad jokes. if you got a guest on that's telling good dad jokes, forget the rest of it. Yeah. And I looked at that. 1914D, and I'll tell you what. I was able to see the Y at the end of Liberty, and that's right on near the edge of the forehead, and they're hard to see. I had to get a loop to see the rest of that Y, but it was there, which knocks it up to fine. I wasn't going to go past fine though. I thought it was just a little too hard to get to very fine, which would have actually brought it up $3 more, but it didn't matter. That was NGC price for that coin. When they talk to Linda, they say we have the right to remain silent. Linda fell out again. I'll tell you what my favorite thing was. Out of all the things I got today from you, OC, my favorite one was that Wounded Warrior patch. That was the bomb. I really enjoyed getting that one. You can almost looks like a patch in behind there, doesn't it? Whoop. Yeah, very cool. Open it. What happens if I open it? I didn't want to open it because I was scared I'd. Must be one of them sticker thingies. Oh, I think I found out how to open it without having to get some scissors. Maybe. Oh boy. Is it not? Yeah, I believe it is. I believe it is. It's an iron-on patch. Yeah, it's an iron-on patch. Very nice. Well, it doesn't say iron on it, but I'm assuming it is. So, it's very nice. Hey, it changes colors too. Look at that. It kind of has a purplish color on the video, right? Up here it looks brown. Here it kind of has a purple to it. Anyways, very nice patch. Very good reminder of we need to take care of our wounded warriors. Anywho. Hmm. Hmm. Mm. Oh, hey, we're doing pretty good. Everybody's. Oh, there you go. That's nice. So I noticed while Frostbite was telling jokes that you were talking about your daughter's friend got burned out and that you had gathered a lot of things to help those folks out. It's really good. Mm. I got a feeling this is something that they're not going to be able to get to hide or cover up, and I believe that it's going to cause a major shakeup and change in California because of what's going on. They're not going to be able to get away with this crap this time. All the stuff they've been doing and not doing, and where's it been? All that money they've been supposedly spending, all them tax dollars. Huh. I think that's all going to get exposed too. Might even come with some federal charges. Her and her new husband. Hmm. Yeah, it's pretty foolish things those people don't understand. You know, it's bad enough when homes and property get damaged but when people die because of that, it's way beyond. Lost everything, huh? Wow. That is really, really, really bad. Yeah. Mm. And this time the fires got over there to where the Hollywood stars live, and so yeah, they're not going to be able to blow that off. Oh, the reservoir was dry because they were doing repairs. You know, the reservoirs were probably dry because they were taking care of the little fishies. Yes, sir, that is. Yep. I'll tell you what, they had a great revival that started back in the early 1900s, and it started off with an earthquake and then a great fire. And it was because of all that the people turned away from their idols and turned back to God. And it began a great revival in that area in Los Angeles. What was her name? Amy built, built that huge church. Ugh, Simpson, Amy something Simpson. Yeah, yeah, I heard him, Mel Gibson, talking about it. I also heard he was on the Rogan show. Yeah. Yeah, he ain't the only one. because those are the money people that keep them going, and the famous people that they lean to try to get voted in. Fat chance that's going to happen. There are some things that fires can't, money can't replace. That when fires come, some things. Yeah. Yeah. Good Lord. You heard that one lady who was over the fire departments, and she put it out there just like it really is. She said she told them that we needed these things and we needed that, and they were going to try to blame her for it, like the fire hydrant's not working. Well, that's not the police department's job to make sure the fire hydrants are working or not. Yeah. Well, what is it? 9 more days? 9 more days. I'm pretty sure JD Vance is going to be a big supporter of getting places like North Carolina back. I heard him talking about it. I also heard the uh, the new governor of North Carolina talking about getting them back on on her feet. The other one was just ignoring it, basically. Jacksonville, North Carolina. Hmm. How many likes did we get this time, Ellie? Can't see it in this StreamYard. Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, that's pretty good. 16. Alrighty. 16 likes. Yeah. Whoa. Really? Oh, they're not gonna be having jobs much longer. This is time for the time when they get themselves together to get down there and go down there and peacefully protest. You'd think they'd learn. They're still acting like a bunch of deers in the headlight, especially up in D.C. They just really think that they're going to get through this little stop in the road and go right back to what they were doing. That's what they think. Oh yeah. Yep. For them, it's the long haul, and for the Republicans, it's just until the next election. Yeah, tried to lie to her that he was on the phone with them and he couldn't get through. And her a lawyer. Woo. New scum. Yep. They're the ones who are responsible for it. Save the little minnows. We gotta save the little minnows. They don't give a crap about minnows. Think about it. With what's happened, they can't even open their mouths up about carbon, you know, or any of the rest of that numbskull crap. They're going to say, the animals no longer have a place to live. Yeah, things are changing though. When the people finally get enough of it, then things change. The problem is how long it takes for them to get a belly full of it. The thing that really gets me is how the pastors keep their mouths shut and don't want to say anything. Oh, we can't talk about politics. Didn't used to be that way 50 years ago. Well, maybe 60 years ago, anyways. They didn't want to lose their 501c3 thing. Mm. He's lost in more ways than one. Mm. Me? Moi? Oh. It's taking its time to get here, I think. Well, there it is. Pick the phone up and off it goes. Good Lord. Mm. Oh, fire us. Ooh, that's funny. Yeah. Yeah, you're going to jump in your jet and go to the fun show down there in Florida. Pick me up on the way, please. Oh, goodness gracious. At SP. Hmm. You're going to be busy tomorrow. Good. Oh, gotcha. Good. Pick me up in the plane, would you? Bet you they'll all be gone by the time you get back. Okay. Yippee. It'll be good. They'll be gone by the time you get back. Oh, crunch, snapple, crack, pop. Oh. Mm. Hey, we got some folks coming and hanging around. Ain't much to be hanging around for now. The songs have been sung and the jokes have been told and the coins have been showed. Yeah, right. That makes sense, OC. Yeah, of course. Mm. That's an 8 hour run then. If it's 4 oh, wait a minute. Mm. Ooh-wee. Yeah, take the jet. Don't slow down when you're going past the Palisades and such as that. Yeesh. I think it's getting time to close this thing on down, friends. We've been on here almost 2.5 hours. Y'all have fun tonight? You enjoyed the jokes and the songs and the dance and the puppets? Man, we did everything tonight. had puppets, had people telling jokes on come in and tell jokes, and Jackknife told some jokes. Oh gosh, Balicano came in for a couple of minutes and left, I guess. Linda got mad and wanted to throw a washing machine at me. That was pretty good. We had her going. It was absolutely a full variety show tonight. Yes, sirree. So yeah, I want to get with you soon, OC, for another round. Need another round here. I wouldn't even I was surprised to get that today because I thought it wasn't going to show up until it was scheduled not to come till Monday. On the schedule for Monday, it said. Go figure. I guess they decided not to leave it there in Columbus and bounce around after the show. This one? My show? Now? Okay. I will. Let's say goodnight, friends. Ellie, Jackknife, OC, and the Curtis family, and whoever else is in the house. Good night. Thanks for coming by. It was fun. Ooh wee.